Hey everyone, so I've gone and started on my car, getting ready for drag challenge. So I did a bit of maintenance. So had the car up, was checking out some other issues underneath that I wanted to make sure was okay. Did an oil change, put a new filter on, cleaned it up, ready to go for next week. So drag challenge, today's Thursday evening, afternoon, the week prior to drag challenge, weekend starting on Thursday the following week. And took the car out for a run yesterday to make sure everything was good. It was really, really good. Like, it felt so strong on a normal road, and yeah, felt so good. Then when I got back, just noticed an unusual noise, like it's a rattling noise. Pulled up, decided to have a bit more of an investigation, and yeah, what I really need prior to drag challenge is this. So I found this broken off on number 6, I think it was number 6 rocker guide plate. Then I went and got the feeler gauge, started setting things up, found that number 4 here had a little bit of play, a bit more than normal, but number 6 here was way out. Sorry, wrong one. This is number 6, and that's just, something's really, really wrong in there. So now my task is, so this is number 6, number 4 here's got a little bit extra play than it should have, and now I've got to go and pull the manifold off so that I can have a look and see why. So now I don't know, understand. I think it's just a coincidence that we've broken the guide plate because the stud's not loose. The stud's still pulled up onto the existing other part of the guide plate. So now it's a case of we'll pull a manifold off and we'll see. But I'm thinking we've got a roller lifter that's collapsed. Now I'm just hoping with all my everything that it hasn't damaged the crankshaft, the camshaft. So we'll find that out a little bit later in the next couple of hours when I've pulled this thing apart. So here we go. This is the start of our journey today. Cheers. So straight out with the manifold, ooh, I think the cam looks okay. So number 6 is this one here. So that one there looks good. So let's just, well, I think we're looking, and there's no broken tie bars. All looks good. So now I'll back off the rockers, and we'll pull that lifter out, and we'll have a look and see what the roller's like. If the roller's stuffed, well, I might be brushing my eyebrow a touch and thanking my lucky stars this happened in my own area, that I could drive it home easily and not damage anything, and yeah, not put any extra stress on the engine that really needed it. Let's pull it apart now and we'll have a bit of a look. Alright, so let's show you a little thing here too. Alright, don't know whether I can get this to work. Let's see, can anyone see that roller? If you look at this roller, look at it move. Now they're not supposed to do that. Okay, that's one issue I found. The other issue with all the clearance I had was I'm missing a lash cap. So if you look at this valve here, I'll take that rocker off. Come on. Okay, take the rocker off. Now, I have what we call a lash cap sitting on top. There's my lash cap. That one's got it on it. There, but this one is missing. That's missing. And guess where it is? Down there. There it is. One lash cap. How the hell did you jump off? Okay. I reckon I need a new set of them anyway because it looks a bit worn. Alright, that's me. Oh, and that's all. Okay. G'day everyone. Just a wrap up. I know I've had a little bit of time now to have a look over things and settle down a bit about all the disasters or what potential disasters it could have been. A little bit of feed, just I suppose, info for you guys. Before we go to Drag Challenge, this is my engine on a, Saturday afternoon, leading up to Drag Challenge. So I've got the manifold off, rock covers off. I'm about to take all the rockers off because I did a little bit of testing the other night to make sure that all the little suspension changes and that I might have changed and little things that I've been working on the car had made any difference and how well the car would drive. So went out for a ride out the road, nice straight section, gave it a hit. It pulled real hard. It was driving. It was really, really strong. I was very happy. So looking forward to everything to be all good for Drag Challenge. Then coming back home, I've got a small stretch of dirt road, so I just idle my way back in. As I'm coming back home, idling away, you can hear a rattle, and it doesn't sound like anything that should be right. That is correct. Just something doesn't sound right. So pulled up, had a little bit of a listen to where it could be coming from. Found it was coming from the right bank on 2, 4, 6 and 8. So turned it off and took the rock covers off and found a loose rocker, and so progressed to do a full rocker check and check clearances, and found that 2 of my rockers had extra clearance, and the rest were fairly close to normal. So I thought, okay, and one was really bad, real bad. So upon inspection, I found the lash cap was off the valve, so that gave it an extra, lots of clearance. So that's the rattly one. The worst thoughts went through my head, of course, thinking I've chewed up some lifters, and normally the result of that is chewing up a camshaft, and who knows what else can go wrong in the inside of the engine. So, of course, it was late that night, so I just put it to bed, so to speak. I wasn't in any state of mind to be working on it. Of course, you can't all night. You're thinking about the worst. Get up the next day, have a good phone call conversation with a good mate of mine, Paul Kent, and he said, "Look, you won't know anything until you pull off the manifold." So got home that night. That was Monday night. Pulled the manifold off. I think it wasn't. It was Thursday night. Wednesday night. Might be Wednesday night. Anyway, Wednesday or Thursday night. Pulled the manifold off, and everything was good inside. You'll see some video of that soon. The camshaft is fine. The rockers, the lifters, the ones that I knew had play, I pulled out and checked, and yes, definitely has play. And I'm not sure how much, but definitely the roller is moving and not around like it should be, just up and down. And so I said, come to the conclusion, that's it, set of lifters for it. And we'll put a whole new set in. Camshaft is unmarked, which is the best thing. Got it before, like, it was an omen, I'm thinking. If I had been driving out the drive to go to Drag Challenge, I don't know whether I even would have got to Heathcote. I think I would have chewed up a set of lifters on the way, or at least one lifter, which that's all it takes. So yeah, got home, so Paul and I told him exactly what was wrong. The lifters have been ordered. I'll have them, and today's Saturday, I have them on Monday. So that's going to, so that's Monday. Also, the other part of it I found was a broken guide plate. So now I have to replace a guide plate. So to buy that, I have to buy a set, which no big deal, we'll just do that. And replace that at the same time. So lifters, guide plates, or guide plate, and then manifold gasket, and we should be back together. I'll tell you what, let's talk about stressful. So, of course, I can't just leave it at that. While I've got the car in bits, I've been doing a bit of work on my pinion angle because I've been chasing a vibration, and I've set it up now with 3 degrees down on the nose, so from the crankshaft line. It feels really, really good. So on the road, it was great. I'm pretty sure I've got it right. But in doing that, I've shortened the length of my tail shaft. So now the tail shaft's very tight. So off to another mate of mine, off to Dusty Benson. And he's such a good bloke. He's going to go and have it done for me over the weekend or early next week. So I'll have my tail shaft back on Monday or Tuesday. Yes, so Monday night is going to be a big night. Like manifold rockers. Then I won't have guide plates till Tuesday probably. So then Tuesday night's going to be a big night because obviously I've got to go to work. In between Tuesday big night, I'll have tail shaft, rockers. I can set it all up, and then we should be ready to go. So the rest of the car's fine, tuning wise and everything, running like a dream. We'll just get these valve lashes done correctly, and the car should be all good to go. Carburetor's good. Pulled the carby apart, give it a birthday, had a look inside, everything was great. And looking forward to a great weekend, but nothing like a little bit of controversy prior to. I'm hoping to get this up before I go on the weekend. And then I will be doing footage over the weekend, and we'll put something up for that too. Catch up with another bunch of guys. The Drag Challenge guys, they're all a bunch of great guys. Everyone's out to help you out. And we're all camping together. So being at Heathcote, there's not a lot of accommodation in the area, so most people, I would say, would be camping. So it should be a pretty cool night on the Thursday night and the Saturday night. That's all for now. That's my wrap up of this. I'll get a little bit of footage of it all going back together. But right now I'm going to pull these rockers off, pull all my lifters out, and get everything cleaned up, gasket faces, the whole lot, ready to put the manifold and everything back on when everything arrives. So, catch us a bit later on down the track.